Like most of Burnham's comedy, it's a musical production, full of songs about things like sexting and internet culture and Jeff Bezos. It's a piece of cultural criticism focused on the extremely online, often performed by recreating specifically digital forms like an Instagram grid or a Twitch stream. Filmed almost entirely inside one small room, with a host of cameras and interesting lighting setups, Inside also plays with the form that launched Burnham's career. Once again he's a vlogger, sitting alone in a quiet room with a closed door, staring into the black void of a camera lens, shooting take after take so the result can be edited into meticulous precision. Sometimes it longs to be a concert, sometimes the special veers into the confessional, even journalistic. Shot over many months during 2020, Burnham's hair and beard grow longer and shaggier with time, turning Inside into something like a captain's log, with Burnham on a solo voyage through his own pandemic anguish. Inside's most insistent form, though, is self-portrait. In many of Burnham's highly produced bits, he turns himself into characters: a thirst trap, a creepy Baz Luhrmann-style carnival barker, a faux happy songster with a real talking puppet hand interlocutor. In these moments, Inside is a Cindy Sherman kind of self-portrait, although it's less about physically transforming himself and more about throwing his performance energy across a wide spectrum of effects and moods. Burnham is fascinated by, delighted by the ability to transform himself through different gears of performance. He's a high-energy, horny Instagram vixen, he's a weeping video game character, and he's also the half-bored player pressing the buttons. Where Sherman's work cast her in variations on femininity, many of Burnham's characters are internet types, and his performances play up the mannered, dissociative strangeness of life and art that exists only as fodder for online consumption. Sometimes they're straight-up parody. Burnham briefly becomes a brand consultant, talking up the vital importance of supporting brands in order to support causes. Sometimes they are stranger and more recursive. At one point, a song about the gig economy shifts abruptly into Burnham doing a reaction video that escalates into a wild and dizzying loop. It's a joke about a very specific online genre, but Burnham's painstaking direction also turns it into a self-portrait of self-loathing, like looking into a hall of mirrors and seeing yourself reflected ad infinitum, giving yourself the finger. In between those high-key character performances, Inside's self-portraiture sometimes shifts into a much older mode. The special is punctuated by small interstitial scenes, footage framed to situate Burnham in the cramped space of this tiny room.